Welcome to this step-by-step tutorial where I show you how to create a beautiful round card with a unique Lifebuoy element. Perfect for nautical-themed projects or sending calm seaside vibes. This is inspired by my own card, my own creation, and I decided to, after recording a short video, to create a tutorial. I'm starting with the A4 craft card and I will use circle cutting dies to create a card base and also to create the Lifebuoy element. This element can be also used on album covers, on mixed media projects, so it's just really cute to create it even on its own and then use it in the projects when you need it. To create the card base, you just need to place a die slightly above the scoring line, and this way when you die cut the element you will be able to open and close the card and it will have that little attachment for both pieces. For the project I will be using the newest collection from Stamperia. It's called Silent Sea. It is absolutely beautiful. I have the video presenting the collection if you want to see the other elements. I'm starting with the background paper, so I chosen one smaller in size die from the set to die cut the background for my card, and then I take 2 circle cutting dies to create that Lifebuoy element, and depending on the sizes of your die cutting dies, you can create it smaller or larger. Now I'm marking the place where I want the string to go. I'm going to change it slightly from the original card, so this time I'm making this markings like smaller, closer to each other, so the place where the string is will be not as wide as on my previous card. But this is also your personal preference. I just mark it roughly to know where to attach the string. The string I'm using I recently bought in Lidl. It was in the garden department. It is perfect for any project like that. So check your local shops. There was a lot of different thickness of strings and they were really cheap. But all the other products I will link in the description box below the video. So if you ever want to know where what I use, check there. And also if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. So now I'm attaching the string to my element and I just go through with it round and round from one line where I marked to the other. I use the glue on the front as I used the tacky glue as I didn't want to have a hot glue on the front of that element, and then I will also secure the thread on the back with the hot glue. This is very easy to make and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, and I'm already thinking about the other projects where I can use that. You could also die cut 2 cards to make it much stronger. It's not needed for the card making, but maybe for the other projects you could also use the cardboard and you don't need to use the cutting dies, as you can use 2 round objects to create a template and then cut it this way. Before attaching anything to my card, I'm going to use a primer, white gesso, white acrylic paint, whatever you have at home, to add highlights to that element. So I will go on the string and then I will go on the top and bottom edge with a dry paint brush. You could use a sponge here as well, just to create this shabby chic look. And I also will repeat that process on the card base before adhering any paper to it. To attach the paper to the card base, my first layer, I'm going to use a piece of cardboard to create a distance between the card base and the paper. You can use double-sided tape, foam pads, anything, or you can also adhere the paper flat. You know me, I love the layers and dimensions, so I'm doing that this way. Also, the card is heavier. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I do like when the card has some weight, because it kind of means it has a lot of elements on it. Then I will attach this Lifebuoy element, and I'm using the double-sided foam pads between the string, because the string already gives a dimension. So then one layer of the foam pads equals the same dimension as that the string creates, and then I will attach that to the card. I decided to add it so like the string is on the, like you've got the sides of the world. It doesn't matter how you will attach it, I just wanted it this way. And then I will choose some elements to decorate the card. So first of all, I wanted this lighthouse. These are just die cuts from the Silent Sea collection. I'm trying here, you know, what could go, what not. And then I will actually skip the bigger shells. I'm going to cut out some out of the paper collection, and then also I have some shells created with the air dry clay and the Stamperia molds. The molds has super small cute shells, and it's good for the projects like this one. To start decorating, I added a small piece of cheesecloth. This always gives a nice texture, and I love the texture, so why not? And then I'm going to attach the lighthouse, as this is the largest element I have here, and I will build the composition like around that lighthouse, but also around the sentiment, which is another large element. So I'm adding the chipboard pieces to the sentiment, but I will not attach it straight away. I want to first maybe add some elements underneath, and then I will adhere it to the project, and then I will add more pieces here and there. The lighthouse and the sentiment takes a lot of space on the card, so I decided just to add little pieces around. Super easy. I also have few real shells that I collected by the sea. I always bring the sticks and other pieces, sea glass, things that I can later use in my projects. Now I'm going to add a touch of a color to my shells that I created using mold, as they are white. So I will go with this watercolor into the grooves of the shells, and then I will splat everything with white acrylic paint mixed with water, and this will be it for my project today. I just love the idea. I love both cards. They look very unique, and I hope you will like it as well. Please let me know in the comments. If you could subscribe to my channel, then you will have the notifications when the new video is on my channel. I want to thank you very, very much for today. I hope I can inspire you to create your own version, and let me know by tagging me on social media, Emilia Sieradzan. I am always so happy to see any projects created with my tutorials. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a lovely creative day. Bye bye.